Hey there, where did music go? What do you mean it stopped? No, it didn't. Anyway, so yeah, right, I'm live. Again. I did forget about the plushes, so sorry if I'm gonna operator, you can have one. Well, I mean, I didn't forget, it was that overlay wasn't running when I redeemed first. You can have Kuviman. You can catch Kuviman. I'm sure he will be fine with this. Anyway. So yeah, right, this, oof. This is right. So first of all, yeah, STC is gonna have to be substituted for something else. So what I need from STC is really just the hash map. What do you mean? Create IO. Are you gonna load? Yeah. STC. Kiwi is too strong. Wait, alright. Synchronous concurrent containers with both synchronous and synchronous interfaces. So yeah, I don't really like this library. Log free hash map. That's what I need. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's over 8 years ago, and all-time downloads are pretty low. This one is even less popular, but it's a little later. Kuviman was caught! You caught Kuvi! How many HP? 45! You caught... Okay, no, 38. You caught QV on 38 HP? Wow. But I mean, yeah, level 3 is pretty low. That's because I'm summoning it manually, not with the overlay. I can actually override levels. I have a command for that. But then I'll have to specify the plushie myself. A log frequency based on the folklore implementation described in concurrent hash tables, fast and general. So I need that, and I also need a vector, or at least a set, something like that, concurrent. So I need log free containers. Hash map like counter. Wait, what? Okay, log free containers. I need concurrent containers. Shard dice 4 years ago. SCC2. Well, so SCC2 version versus SCC. I guess this is version 3 or something, because it's updating much more often. Yeah, this is version 3. Nah. Oh yeah, I need let's see, Rust log free concurrent map. I mean, this is not hash map, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Not really care about that. Eventually consistent. What does eventually consistent mean? Flushing, huh? Leapfrog sounds familiar. Like, no way there are no proper concurrent data structures. Okay, so Leapfrog sounds nice. And there are also others. Throughput, so RWLock is best. Relative throughput 16. Oh, that's one thread though. Yeah, so leap map is best, of course it is. Let's see what is whether it's on Crates.io. Leapfrog. It is, and it's actually pretty popular. Crate contains 2 hash map implementations. Hash map, which is a single, yeah, well, current limitations. I was like, current limitations 2 amps. What? Like amperage. No, not yet support for Rayon. There are not yet set versions of maps. Well, I mean, why would you have Rayon support? Like Paralleliter or something. I really want like more options. It's really limited. But yeah, this looks pretty nice. I could try that. Let's see the docs. I mean, ideally, I'd see an example. So let's see leap map. Leap map. Well, it's a struct. Key value, hash, and allocator. Hash by default, allocator by default. So you have new with capacity and stuff. Yeah. Get mute. Well, I mean, it's really just a map, except that it returns a ref. A ref which takes all 4 parameters, which is kinda annoying. And no default. Ooh, that's also annoying. Yeah, iteration is what matters, right? Iter returns an iterator. Ooh. Is it that easy? Map iter, so this returns an iter. What is the item? See the ref types. Well, a ref has key and a value. Wait, why does it say key and value like not as references? I don't like the fact that it's copying stuff. But, well, yeah, I guess let's try it. I just wanna see how it feels. To use 30, yeah, sure. A lot of OpenSSL alerts, huh? Networkers. But I check that. So really what I want is to replace a CC hash map. Let's see, leap frog. I mean, so that's a, oh, it's a, yeah, leapfrog leap map. Is it re-exported? I hope it is. I mean, yeah, obviously. Leap map. Leap map. Use this. Because why not? Like that. Well, whatever. Not like that. Leap map. Let's try putting it here. I'm not removing the CC completely yet. but I'm gonna do that. So now self-types just yet it should be. Wait, it doesn't work as traits. A leapfrog value trait, huh? Oh, yeah, that's annoying. Or V implements value trait. Size debug clone copy. No. Not using that. Flurry. Okay, let's say flurry rust. That's rust. That's rust. Grades. IO flurry. I guess. Rust support of Java concurrent hash map. MIT Apache. Rust API guidelines apparently this dual license under MIT Apache. Yeah, sure. We do that, right? License, yeah, I guess. Argo, Humble, license MIT or Apache 2.0. Okay, anyway, Flurry. What does it say? Currently suffers performance and memory issues under load. Consider using those two. Let's see those two, I guess. I mean, like, really core work is a lot of symbol to struct maps and some generic to struct, well, vector of types, kind of generic. Papaya, a fast and ergonomic concurrent hash table for read heavy workloads. See the documentation. Well, okay, that looks good. Is it on crates.io? Theme change, theme grabber. It's a dash, not an underscore. But yeah, that's one, right? Yeah. But yeah, currently I'm on crates.io mostly. Let me just pick the crate and I will try using it again. So we have MIT, nice API. Don't really care. Performance stuff. Okay. Let's see the docs page. So just that hash map. Pin the map. The refers forever to concurrent removals. Because of this, structured around pinning. Through a pin, you can access the map just like a standard hash map. A pin is similar to a logguard, so any references that are returned will be tied to lifetime off guard. Unlike however, pinning is cheap and can never cause deadlocks. So, only thing pin does is prevents removal, right? And we're never removing. I mean, I'm almost never removing stuff. But yeah, what does pin really do? Update operations may be internally memoized. What? But yeah, that looks pretty amazing. Let's try it. But I also want to see dash map. Very similar with such very simple to use and direct replacement of words to accomplish the goals. self and stuff modify. So names to be as fast as possible. If you have suggestions, tips, yeah, MSRV 1.70. At least 1 year behind current stable release. 30 rayon, yeah. Inline more. Arbitrary. Arbitrary crate. The arbitrary crate. Yeah, contributing. So let's see. Let's see. So we have Papaya, we have dash map. I wanna pick one. And really pinning, if pinning was better explained, it would be very nice. From the Papaya crate. Oh, well, this is pretty empty, yeah. Just like on GitHub. Let's see the... the docs.rs. Maprev. Okay. Traits map. Structs dash map. Dash set also exists. I'd like a list as well. Some concurrent unordered set container that's like, I don't care about the orders, it's just, or a bag rather. It's just a bag, I put stuff in there, and then all I need is to be able to iterate through it. From concurrent hash map in Rust. Tries to, yeah, I tried that already. Par itermute, returns an itermute. Interesting. I guess it's rayon saturator. Yeah, that's rayon saturator. A new with capacity with shard amount. Shards mute. Where's the regular ether? There's a regular ether, okay. Yields what? What does it yield? Where's the item? Ref multi. Okay. So where's get? Wait, get is not get is like that apparently. Not quite. Because the Q is Q and K is borrow of Q. Well, yeah. Wait, isn't it the other way around? No. This returns an optional ref. A ref is a guard that you can get key value references. Well, makes sense. And Papaya spins, which is an interesting concept. I don't know which to pick. Give me the struct. So a pin, I assume is just giving a ref. Preventing garbage collection. What? Grade level documentation for details. Grade level documentation doesn't explain pinning much. Preventing the map from performing garbage collection. The table is relatively cheap but not free, similar to the cost of locking and unlocking an uncontended or lightly contended. What does contended mean? Further use is encouraged within reason. See the C is great for advanced use and specifics of garbage collection algorithm. So garbage collection. Interesting. I wanna try Papaya. I wanna try this crate. Really caught my eye. Cargo add this, there's a package orco IR, cargo tomo for IR, we'll get rid of leapfrog from here, no though. And I'm gonna get rid of SCC eventually. So use papaya fetch map. Like that, right? Let's be load up. I'll let it run for a little so they can make sure it's compiled. Yeah, here it is. Papaya hash map. What are the... Okay, so SS state, okay. No allocator, by the way. Then I just change it to hash map. Yeah, pinning is gonna be like a bit interesting, but it's okay. Right. So I can pin types. So here, like, I can pin types and I can quickly go through them, right? I mean, actually, I need to match spec. Well, I mean, really, I can have it pinned all the time. Let types equals self types pin. So I pin. There's pin owned, which is interesting. Pinned reference to the map. Unlike pin, the return reference implements send and sync, allowing it to be held across a wait. Well, I don't really care about a wait, I think wait. I'm not using that here. So I can just pin it and then use it, right? I don't really care about garbage collection, so I just get returns an optional value, which is, well, the API you'd expect. Then we have much specialization. I assume, like, I wonder if pin, well, pin is supposed to prevent mutation, right, as well. So, like, if I get mute something, I cannot mute it. I mean, I'm not mutating any of this, so I don't care. I'm just inserting and reading a lot. To get function body, I can just do pin get here for now. I will revisit it maybe. Now insert thing, insert. Let's just insert. Wait, I can insert without pinning. No, I need a guard. I can pin, insert though, and that works. Interesting. Wait, pinning is... wait, insert without pin takes a guard. Can I get without pin? It's like, it's the same thing, but the guard is like explicit. So I can get a guard somewhere. And so if I assume if I create a pin, it just creates a guard internally. And the reference to the map. Where's the pin method? And so maybe I should store a guard in here, because I'm never mutating or removing. I mean, no, it's not. It's really pretty bad, but... Well, yeah, that's what they are doing. That's good to know. But yeah, it's angry for some reason. Temporary values, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit annoying. But bodies equals pin, bodies get. Those are specs, and I do this. Yeah, so it's supposed to reference. I cannot reference into the map. So I need an immutable. I don't want to do immutable though. Okay, so yeah, guards. And then our chat disconnected, huh? YouTube chat disconnects. Yeah, I just realized this is pretty impossible. Can I do pinned guard? Can I access the guard? I don't think I can access the guard, which is a shame. Yeah, no. Oh, I've disconnected. Completely, wait. Huh? I've disconnected from both YouTube and Twitch. Oh no. So maybe it's okay. I'm offline. Oh no. Should be okay now. Are we back? I can't really tell because not many people are. Bitrate is still saying that I'm offline. But I should be back. I don't know what happened. Really. Test. Okay, so my overlay is not catching the message. This is a bad sign. This is a very bad sign. Is this sending though? Okay, I'm gonna restart it. Mix authorization steps. Authorize. Is this done? Now that seems to work. Yeah, what a mess. Okay, so how do I do this? I cannot quite get the body. I can make a function that will take a closure. But that's kind of annoying. So like, I know I'm never gonna remove them or mutate them, but what if I will? Yeah, anyway, so this is owned types as well. This is kind of annoying. The large struct types are gonna be copied on this stage. Use with caution, I guess. This is still much nicer to use though. So get function body is not really possible. This. Why are you angry here? Closure is expected to take 0 arguments, but it takes 1 argument, huh? This returns what? This returns an option. Oh right, because it's the different. Inserts. See hashmap insert for details. So key value parent to the map. If map did not have this key present, returns none. Did have the keys present, the value is updated, and the old value is returned. The key is not being updated. Okay, so well, the value is being updated, which is somewhat annoying. So I guess I don't really care. So if it's some, then you can do map panic. And if it's none, it's no. I need a different map or default. Result option. Wait. Okay, so I guess insert. We'll try insert. There's a reference to the value that was inserted. Try insert. So this returns an error. Unwrap or else. And I still need a semicolon. I mean, I guess I could just do the regular insert and then unwrap or else, but whatever. So entry. So pin entry or default. There's no entry. Wait. What do you mean there's no entry? No entry API. Get or insert with. Well, entry or default. It's like get or insert with default. And then insert thing. Oh, that's a different one. I guess I could do this. Default. Or does this key take the key? F is a not take the key. Now entry, we skip the entry part and we insert thing. Currently it's insert thing because yeah. now for name specs in self type spin iter. Something like that. No, specs iter sync, yeah. In right line, then for name decal, now that's where it's gonna shine in self functions iter in iter. Because I can remove the unwrap now and do that, which is very nice. Here continue. So if we have defs, and let's create let bodies equals this pin bodies get, then we get the depth, and then we need to iter sync, and then we can do this, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the get function or whatever it was, the get body, doesn't quite work, but it's never gonna work. Where do you even use it? So IR doesn't care as far as I can tell. because it's just like standalone. I mean places. Wait, no type. Oh, you know, type tracking is in Cogent. Generics, salary, right? Generics forwarding. I'll look at it later. So, yeah. Cogent. So when we create the Cogent, we take a reference to the store. We save parameters to create the function. For the function. Then we create a body, start filling it in. Currently unused values like the process, or intermediate state for Cogent. I should actually create a something to finish cogening a function probably. Or not, I don't know. Like when functions cogent, there's really not much you can do to change it. I mean, you can, just not with the API. I mean, well, whatever. Anyway, so this cogent have our backend, their name. Oh, the store rather than backend. The store, and I can rename this to store as well, and that would be nice. Come on. Come on. There we go. Do we have anywhere else where we need to rename the store? Backend. In let's see, intrinsics. In IR, really. What I care about. IR, just documents. This is just document. This is just impulse. More documents. Which I can actually change. Yeah, it's fine. Forwarding is fine. IR though, intrinsics. Oh, this is where I should change it. And expressions. Get type takes it to the backend. Store. I also wanted to change the document. Store that will receive a symbol what Cogent is done. Backend in IR. Can I like specify IR and specify the path? Nah, that doesn't work. I mean, I guess I could. Just grab. I mean, I can just grab. In back and IR. Yeah, so that works. That's actually pretty nice. So there's docs, and that's also all lowercase, which is intentional. Forwarding is fine. Expressions is the last thing that's left. Expressions. Backend. Named store. I've renamed it to go backend. That's it. Now close those. This is what it is. The IR mode. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty sure generics. Yeah, generics. No, generics use all store. All use store. They were created past their name. Now Cogent. Implementation of body Cogent. Yeah, right. So here we create a new body. We get the function. Excuse me, this promotion. Series good bots. Why do those bots always come in pairs? I don't get it. And like the first one passes through, the second one is getting caught by Twitch immediately. Which is funny. So pins get we pin we get then we panic in this case. Yeah, so functions or I get decals in this case. Let decals. So then we reserve variables, we'll create variables for arguments, and then we start. Expression is gonna create a value. Pretty simple. Code gen for a single function is single threaded. Convert place, yeah, all of that. Some very simple stuff here, hopefully. Now in drop, store, function bodies, pin. Now get or insert with. Fortunately, I don't care about the fact that this is returning an immutable reference because it's returning a reference to a map. That's already lockless. But ideally this would be mutable. So the name to default. We create a new map. And then we insert what is this? Oh, we map generic params to body, right? And then function this with the spec. So orco types fmt generics self generic param. Well, actually unwrap or else. So it's trying to insert, otherwise it's returning an error of key value. Params or generics. And then I can pass in generics here. Like that. I'm gonna clean it up, don't worry. And also this function is kinda bugging me. But it's fine, right? So yeah. There's that. Ideally I should go through and check that everything is using the generics correctly. It's mostly in lib currently. So like undeclared type name and then like no matching specialization for type. That's here. Now in declaration, well, for functions just name, type, name. So here, like for example, orco for types fmt generics, which I get from here and ref. Yeah, rest is fine. This function is really worrying me, but we'll fix it. And in CodeGen expressions for intrinsics or something. Control flow is pretty empty. Intrinsics are also pretty empty. Where was it? Where was I accessing? Where was I using? Where was I doing types? Huh? Type of values get type. Oh, it's in here. Get type. So get type for a place. Its place get type. So this is doing the global, and here I actually need to update it. So we'll pin it. That's a very temporary pin, but whatever. So we'll try to get and say undeclared symbol, and then we're gonna try. Well, yeah, that's just a declaration. Okay, so that looks good to me. Now the forwarding and that one annoying function. It's like you need to be able to actually get the bodies. And specialization, so back to generics basically. We're almost at an hour. So yeah, itersync, and also you should visit generics and just replace type here by... Ooh, wait, what do you mean XTD collections hash map? Oh yeah, right, we're using XTD collections hash map. It's so confusing that's like... what was the name? Papaya. Papaya. Hash. With all those hash maps. So I'm gonna be rebranding to Papaya here, and IR go normal. I'm gonna change it, so like take this, put it here, and then I'm gonna do Papaya clear workspace. Chat disconnected again. Oh no, what's wrong with my internet? Is my bitrate actually that bad? Oh no. I need to do some diagnostics. So first of all, let me check my internet provider. Where is it? This. No, this is fine. May actually just... Yeah, so it is connection issues. So it is just your internet. Ooh, that's tough. That's probably my laptop issue. I need to switch to a different network. Hold on. Yeah, streaming from Wi-Fi never really was great. Oops. 5. There we go. This looks fine. This is not 5G, because for some reason I had issues with 5G in here specifically. Please come back. Please come back. So stream should be fine from now, because I changed, but gosh, that's annoying. I don't know if YouTube like actually survived that. Alright, I need to restart my overlay. What is... oh, it's pre-rolls. The pre-rolls are also coming. Okay, so this should be fine. Hi. Well, hey there. Hold on, I can... we're just in time. I don't know. Internet issues. It should be fine now. At least you tested the overlay. I guess it works now. So now, if I just check YouTube, YouTube should be. I don't know if YouTube held up to that. YouTube really doesn't like internet issues. By the way, YouTube is growing. My YouTube is growing pretty well. I feel like the one that that is not supposed to grow, right? The one where I just upload VODs. The second channel. So yeah, we are still live. Stream health. Excellent. Huh. Analytics. Well, that's not the analytics I want. I want the stream health analytics, but whatever. Okay, it seems fine now. So I hope it will be. I hope it will be. So right, Papaya Crate. Let's get to using it in here now. That doesn't change. That doesn't change. Much specialization does change. For spec, in specs, and yes, I do have to iterate through it. I do have to iterate through it completely. GenNoob is working on own IA64 kernel. Wake up and go watch. Yay. They shut them out. I might read him. But I might as well, like, you know. Let me check. This. That's a really nice streamer. I mean, I'm writing him out. At the same time, I don't have any viewers to see the shout out. But oh well. Anyway. I mean, I sure hope somebody sees this. So now I should be able to. Wait, can I actually return it? Because I don't think I can return it. I don't think I can return it properly. I don't think I can do specializations properly. I mean the references here. So like much specialization is gonna be, well, if it's gonna be a closure, if it's gonna be a callback, or a guard. Guards would be useful here. Anyway, so for params spec, like that, and spec iter, basically same thing but easier. Yeah, that. And now I need to fix up the Libres. For some reason we have errors somewhere. Yeah, SCC in Orco. Why does Orco use SCC? For some reason Orco uses SCC, like what? No, it doesn't. Oh wait, that's because macros used to be there. Now in Cgen, cargo, by instead of SCC. Now this should compile. Now I should be able to fix this up. So the display for store really simple here for spec UI. Just simple changes to for loops, like for inspect spin iter. I mean, I'd really like to have a shared guard for this all. Cause like, so a guard that's that's for all those. Maybe I could try. So the regular guard is a trait. Local no, local guard. So local guard, create, enter. Where's the create? Where's the new function? How they create it? Own guard. I cannot create the scissor. Well, pin. So where is the pin function? So I guess pin creates soft raw guard, raw hash map, which owns a guard. Wait, or no, it doesn't. It's map guard of local guard. Self collector enter. That's not. The bird is loud now. You're way too loud. So I change this up. Or spec. Come on. Spec body. Index. That is very loud. He wasn't used to be that loud. So yeah, I need to try insert. This will return the result of this or occupied entry, which is kind of genius. Whoa. Entry. Try insert. What does try insert return? I lose the value. Inserted error. Occupied error. Current not inserted. Oh, it's occupied error. Replaced. To the value that was inserted. The map logic has the key present in the update. Taking the existing value is returned. I need the key, not the value. But yeah, whatever. What do I do here? Here's value. So I need entry dot. Current not inserted. I need the key. I need the key. The keys. Oh, come on. Wait, I need pin. It still doesn't help. I miss the entry API. I don't need to remove it. I need to insert. And this would return a value. This would return the result of values. And none of them return the key. I need the key. None of them return the key. Bruh, come on. Why? And transert is kind of the closest one, but occupied error does not store the key. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Like, why? And I cannot. The thing is, I cannot even access the entry. Spec. Yeah, no, specs. Get insert with default. And then specs. Try insert. But I cannot try insert, so let's try removing. Also that pin. I mean, I guess I can remove entry, and if some I panic, but I don't want to remove it. That's the thing. I mean, I guess I can get or update or something. So try insert with. Try to insert the key value pair into the map. Yeah, no. Get or insert with. Update or insert with. Does update or insert with take the... Does update closure take the key? No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. None of them return the key. Update or insert. I need the key. I don't want to copy the key. What is that? Oh, that's the closure. This is so annoying. Only get key value works. And this is like, oh my god, why? All I need to do is try and sort, but I need the key. Let's check this map out. Let's just quickly check this map out. Where is it? It's like, you know, it's not bad, right? So this has entry API. Or does it? Well, I saw try entry. Yeah, this has entry API, which is simplifying stuff a bit already. Try insert doesn't exist here. Insert does. Yeah, but I don't really care about try insert if I have entry. I mean, I do, but like it's still entry will perfectly replicate it. Locking behavior may deadlock if called when holding any sort of reference into the map. What does this mean? If the shard is currently locked. Well, yeah, I don't really want to do that. And there is no entry API for Papaya maps. I need something that takes the value, well, the key, None of those functions takes the key. Read or insert. Like, key. Like, the problem is, I need a reference to the key after it has been inserted, if it hasn't been inserted. But all of them just ignore it. It's like that case where I want to replace a CC, but in one particular place it still is better than others. Compute. What does compute? With the compare and swap function. Nah. Remove if date. Like update or insert with. Why doesn't it take the key? This one takes the key. Like, why does this take the key? Compare and swap function. Mention sum up atomic of the compute closure given the current state of the entry, which may be none, and the returns operation should be performed. Well, yeah, if it's insert, then insert. Abort. Well, I mean, I guess I can compute. I guess I can do compute. Compute. Roll back, by the way. So, yeah, we do this, we pin, and then compute. Nigel, hi, you're 1 hour late. Oh, Free Pascal is getting destroyed. When I get back to this first place. Did you have Free Pascal before? So this thing is gonna take key value. So, spec. Wait, compute. Key compute. So compute, this key takes the key. So compute, I put in generic params, remove closure, which is the entry API, but it's awful. So entry. Now, if entry is sum, can I expect none? None. Shouldn't it be 29? You have code Pascal before. Free Pascal before. Then. It's a plushie dex. Yeah, that's why I'm asking every time. There's a small chance you get a plushie that you have code before. So replace take if or spec map. Oh, map. I can match entry, I guess. And if it's sum of generic is underscore, I'm just gonna panic. So if it was there, I'm just gonna panic. Otherwise, I will operation insert ty. This is so bizarre, and I need operation. Qualifies papaya operation. This is insane. I mean, actually, not really. 60 streams. Let's go. So insert value. The type. I mean, I can just remove the semicolon. It's gonna work, which is interesting. Well, if a type inference is good enough. No, it's not. Compute is returning what? An option? It's returning a compute. It's returning a compute, and the compute is inserted, updated, removed, aborted. Well, yeah, I guess it's just a semicolon and then insert Oakland grabber, penguin operator. Can't you see the activity? Right, yeah, it's not in the oh, cannot move out. The insert, I cannot insert. Oh, come on. Yeah, I did it in game. We've reached this point in the game. Apparently, that's what Nerdsel meant by this, by the fact that we're gonna play this chapter canonically. Yeah, so that's what happened. And then Nerdsel left, and then I got tired of on one jump. That's like, well, not one jump, that one section. That got really annoying. To get the strawberry, I need your 1k strings. Well, if you want, you can refund 1k strings. I feel like you don't care, you have too many. I mean, if I had like, or you can play it. I played it. Listen, I played it inside of the game. I played it for a while. And I said it's pretty cool. Except that it doesn't have the grab. But yeah, I see why you haven't got used. Okay, you're refunding? Sure, whatever. I played it for like 10 minutes. So, what am I gonna do with this? Since compute can be called multiple times. Well, it's a big issue. I mean, I guess I just don't care. Like, all I want is to insert. All I want is to insert. We'll try insert. And then, like, in case it fails, I just wanna panic. The thing is, I don't have the generic params within panic. And no way of getting them either. Because I just move them. Get or insert. I don't know. I mean, I guess okay, whatever. It's impossible to do it properly here. I give up. This is so annoying. This returns the try insert returns result of value. Whatever. Yeah, so this is not gonna be possible. They update everything else, I guess. Generics. So I need this in forwarding. So how am I gonna do this? Specs name. Oh yeah, for each spec. For spec and specs. Really. Oh, for params type, params UI, and specs. Pin beacon. So what I need here is a way to do it to do monomorphization quickly and efficiently. And actually, I think I know how to do that. Third. Wait, Kuko. Hi. I didn't realize you were there. Into the target. Are you punching? Why aren't you punching? Who? Me? I mean... Also, let me write something down here. So I need... this. Okay. Just a note. So here, for name specs in self functions being either documentation is so helpful. Library you had to use at work. Baseboard. Trade for operation result transport. Yeah, that's my documentation, you know. That's the documentation I would write. 35 stream streak. Wow, guys. Holy. Good job with those stream streaks. Yeah, name specs, then so we get the decal for name. Yes. I actually can extract functions decals. Web decals. Unwrap or else panic. Unable to find declaration while defining a name. Delcs. Decals. Args. This creates variables for params body in specs being. Well, I should really probably rename some stuff here. So these aren't quite params. Generics. Call them generics, and then I can just call them generics here. And that's function bodies. No inline call. So that's a bug, because it's supposed to be code before that. Want pins. Those are pins inside of the backend. You're not supposed to see them. And those are not the pins you know. This is the pin for. So we migrated. We migrated from SCC to Papaya. Because SCC's API was kind of annoying. Now Papaya's API is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm just so unsure. So Papaya is using pins, which is a different kind of API. It's instead of you having guards, which apparently you can get the guard like that, huh? So instead of having guards, you use pins here. Well, it's kind of, you don't know what the pin is really, and this is the inside of the backend code. So yeah, front-end authors are not seeing it. In fact, I haven't changed the API in a while. Oh, ever since I changed it. So yeah, front-end authors don't have to be scared. They don't have to use this technology. So, yeah. Inline code gen. Code into this. That. This is basically the same. I get pin get. Not fun pin get. I mean, really, I should probably store looks somehow differently, but whatever, I guess. So pin get. Yeah. To do important. So args are the new values. Red val is we declare this. Body code gen. Yeah, so I need generics here to find the correct body. So regular code gen doesn't care. Regular forwarding. Here I need to find the body. What about types? Well, yeah, types didn't resolve. Yes, so I need to find the body that's gonna be fitting those generics. Callback is gonna be fun once impl that takes IR body reference and then the map. It's not gonna return anything. So we get the bodies, we get the specs, and then we find the spec. This is also gonna change. Callback impl fn1 because it's concurrency. So this is gonna take t. This does not have a reference. So we do that, and then a hash map of type. And then this does not return it. bool. It's gonna return bool. So now specs bin iter. We find the spec. Ooh. No one saves. And now here, it's and then I call the callback. Or actually I can do option here. TU. I don't know about the U name. Or R. Let's call it R instead for return. It returns R, and then it's gonna be easier. So best map callback. So this is gonna be value or spec map callback spec map. Unfortunately, I cannot just pass it, and that's gonna be it, and this is gonna return. Wait, this is gonna continue. So if it doesn't match, we're gonna skip. I'm gonna try better. They're consuming. Wait, I can actually do that? No. I mean, I can into iter. Still, well, whatever. Let specs equals this. Let best equals none. And then specs. Okay, so is it? It is fine. All seems fine. So if it's none, it's no matching specialization. And if it's some, it's gonna call the function with. Because the bird is so loud. Body and hash map and map. Body map. I guess I could rename some stuff here too. So I really don't like the naming convention I have. I mean, here it's fine. When it comes to specs, also this looks like errors. This is very orange, and like when it's dark orange, it looks like kind of looks like an error. But yeah, no, I know it's a warning. Those are kind of orange. Match the params. Create a map. Match specialization. Specs for params. Value or specialization. I mean, I guess okay, it's fine. Here is gonna be. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. So spec. Now, body map. We just call callback. Wait, I can in fact just pass callback in here. And also in generics, I might as well make a type, Alice. Make map. Map a type alias or map from. Type names to. Some type parameter names to. Their type equals so I'm just gonna create a quick type alias. Might as well get rid of this and change it for std collection. So like qualify here because I'm gonna be doing generic map or type map. type map. C match ty. Really, I want to point them towards match specs, I guess. C match ty. C also. C also match ty. Yeah. So this is gonna be type map. Can I create type map here? I can. Type map. I mean, do I really have to provide the type here? Like, not necessary. I'm gonna check it. One moment. Un momento. Momentum, I guess. So, this will be generics type map. Just type ls. Okay, now match spec. Some specs. Specs, generics. Sorry, the reference. Generics. So generics is a bag, which is right. Yeah, I know why. Store itself, and then callback we're gonna get tyref map. And then we're gonna have unwrap or else move closure. So here I'm just gonna do this and this. So we set ty to tyref, which I could actually do differently, but whatever. So we make ty this reference and instantiated using the provided map. Generics here, you use of move to value. What do you mean use of move to? I'm not using a value here, huh? What? Where am I using the value? I'm borrowing it here and I'm gonna move it here afterwards. I mean, I can ref, sure. Doesn't make sense though. And get this error. What do you mean moved? Here in previous iteration of loop. Oh, cause type is a partially moved. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Let ty equals ty. Well, I can do this ty, make it mutable, mutate it, and then return it. So then it's gonna be fine. Now I wanted to check whether this type hint is forced. I feel like it shouldn't be. No, I don't get why. It's like best is already, so best is inferred here, and for some reason I cannot use inferred. Well, whatever. Might be rationalizer as well. Might be rationalizer issue as well. Okay, so IR code gen. Yeah, cause I changed this. Hey. Then we have more IR code gen stuff. And then forwarding, yeah, this. I need to fix this. So if I go to, well, I really want to see where this function is used. G shift R. Go to ref or just gr. Yeah. Okay. So it's used here in MyHTY, which is kind of annoying. But I guess it's fine. It's not. It's really not. This is a pretty hot path. So I'm gonna need to fix this. Interior. Well, this is expected to be a pointer, so we're fine. I could do okay here. This is... Ooh. What do you mean swap remove index? Oh, that's field access. Well, yeah, this is kind of expected. You know, expensive, but whatever. I mean, I guess here I could do the binder thing. I could do a binder thing here, and this is pretty bad. I'll do those after I get this running. So, Kujin, I've changed this. Now it's gonna be insert, try insert. And then unfortunately I'm gonna have to drop this. Actually, not try insert with. Tries to insert a key in the value computed from a closure into the map. Oh wait, yeah, no, this is not gonna help, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to strip this out. Function name is already defined. Yeah, it's not clear, but what can I do? I guess. Try the argument. Alright, pin that as well. So that's now gonna work. And where else? Yeah, just a forwarding. I guess I can close that. No, no, I can't. Where else am I doing the inlining? Right in the code. So yeah, this function is pretty expensive because it's copying a lot of stuff. Now body code, right? Because it's not body, because we haven't passed in generics yet. Function body spin get unwrap. So let bodies equals this. Let specs equals let me move this up. So we have decals, then we do args. And rituals, we create values, then we well, decal signature. So we declare the ritual optionally, possibly. Args. We make temp args. Now bodies. Now specs. Bodies, and bodies get. Name. Then we're gonna do. Well, I mean, really, I can just do self to body. Name generics callback. Name here, generics here. Callback body map. So the map, the binders. I guess I need the binder-like API. Because I could try mapping the body or something. I don't know. I don't know. But it's gonna look something like that. And then this is gonna return what? There's nothing, and it's gonna be erroring in case no matching specialization. Okay, so get function body map. So I need binder stuff, and yeah, I need to create temporary. So this is decals. So I'll need the map. And here it's a similar issue. Because I could have a closure here or something. And then it would return whatever. So I could create a binder, and here I would return a binder of body, and then I'll have codegen on a binder or something. So like really I need a codegen function that's gonna take a binder. Or a map or something. I guess this could just take the type map, and this could just take a closure. So it's the reference type, callback, full of 10 lines. So type of R will return R. So this is gonna take reference to Orco type, and it's also gonna take a hash map or a generics type map, and this is gonna return R. Lurk. Nice lurk. So let types self-type spin. Okay. Into references. So we'll take types. We'll get. We'll check if it's a symbol. If it's a symbol, then we do specs. We try to get specs. Match spec. Specs generics. Self-type map. yeah, so we find a specialization. Now what we're gonna do is, I need to make this recursive, which is bad, which is pretty bad. I don't know what is worse, making this recursive or making or copying. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like I just match specialization, then I get the new type, and I repeat the cycle. So I get type map, self, inline, type aliases, and then I'll need to chain maps as well. I guess copying is fine for now. Whatever. Get the function body with its type map. Or match add specialization to generics. How do I phrase this? Find a best matching function body for a set of generics. Also provide the map. No, I need to do something with those maps. Because like everywhere I just inline them. So far. So, this is Cogent. This inline call needs to inline generics. So Cogent really kinda needs a map. Args will return. Generics. No, I guess I could make it a reference. So here I will just put the map. To do control flow, yeah. Control flow is not even implemented. For return statements. I mean, the return statement, what is it? I just jump to the end, just create a label and jump to the end. Or I wrap it in a while loop and break using the return. But I guess I'll create a label. Let label equals Cogent label or ACF label use for Coolgen ACF Coolgen label. So this place is a label. I need a log label. Let return label. So then we'll do Coolgen ACF label. We'll place it here and we'll jump to it here. Coolgen ACF jump unconditionally to the label. Yeah, reference here. Now I just need type map handling. Which is actually coming in here already. So here args, args are fine. Red val, however, already needs rt mute rt rt dot instantiate type map. Like that. Or I don't have type map. Where is the type map? Ooh, the type map is actually once I get the body. Wait, oh my god. So I need two maps. So I need much. Oh, great generics much much params for. So params are decal generic params, args are generics, and store itself. This and I expect or unwrap or else panic. Arg generics do not match for name or for types. FMC generics and this is all red for some reason. Expected reference found the value. Yeah. So this is a signature one. And then I have a new map here. What do you mean? I don't understand what's happening there. So can work on mutable more than once. Map. Oh, it's code. It's not code on CG here because CG is passed. Okay, so there's that. That's return val. Now here I just need to use the type map. Here's a type. Let ty. So this is a type. Maybe I should. So where's instantiate? Packaplan instantiate clone. Self copy instance. So we'll do map. Let instance equal self clone mutable instance dot instantiate map instance same as self, and I know ads are going. Also, it's natural just clerk. They miss it apparently. Whatever. Network Neville probably can't hear me anymore. But anyway, instantiate but clone the type in the process. So this is gonna be a bit nicer. So CodeGen, what was it angry? Oh, the map. The map is gonna be create generic type map u. The empty map. Here now I can use that handy function for instantiating here actually. Open type is an option of type. So as ref instead of the clone, and then the map. I mean, it really doesn't matter here. Map RT is a ref. So RT copy instance, and then I could CodeGen declare var, comma. That. Does it look better? Not really. I could just do let RT post. Is this any better? Not really. Oh, sref. Extra sref. Now inside is gonna be actually helpful. So here, for example, instead of clone, I just do copy instance and then I pass type map. So it's like copy instance is clone plus instantiate. Now that was variables, all the variables, which is actually really nice because I might not need it anywhere else really, except for places which do need generic instantiation, because type parameters are available there. So asif CodeGen label map statement index to label. So those are labels. So statements, if it's returned, we have a special case. Then the statement CodeGen. I should probably pass the type map here. So comment is fine. Assign place value. So it's really place and value stuff. And I do care about the place value when I check out the value though. Do we need anything special in here? I don't think types are really used anywhere apart from that place. Anyway. Here we have the statement CodeGen. So variable map, label map, and type map. So we're gonna pass type map here. Type map. Great generics type. It's type map, it's not, and not map type for a reason. It's not a function. Um, so in here we'll do place. Create generic style map. Just gonna have the generic. No, place for gen type map. So the global has generics here. Generics is a vec of type, so I'm gonna iter map ty dot copy instantiate copy instance type map. Might actually name it to copy instantiate. That would make more sense, and then collect, and it's gonna figure out how to collect it properly. Maybe like that. So there's that. Now, here's gonna be angry because I need to type map here. It's another piece of context. You know, context or like effects that are context would be very nice here. Contexts that are variables but different. It's gonna contexts that are variables but can only exist like once. And are like actually thread local variables. You know, a thread local variable, I should probably learn about thread locals, because I could move those all of those to thread locals. It would be a mess, but whatever. Type map is either create generic type. And I pass the type map everywhere. I think I actually don't have them here. I don't have it here. No, I do strategic. Now in here we pass in the type map. So now this should be all good. And in here I pass in the type map where everywhere where I use values or other expressions. Because value is an expression here. I need the type map in here. Well, I'm gonna supply it. Hold on. Here first. Now I actually need to copy the type map itself to the parameters. Oh, how nice it would be to move it to thread local storage. It takes 4 variables. Type. It's gonna be type map, and this. Oops. This is gonna be type map. So this should be it. Let's try running it. And then Rust C is an issue. But yeah, I guess forwarding somewhere something. Line 135. Here. Oh, I'm not providing it in the return statement. So I codegen the value and then I return. Codegen the return. Now, yeah, Rust C backend. Back to Rust C we go. So it's gonna be Oracle IR. So I temporarily removed Cgen from Rust-Sim. We're gonna be working on it. Yeah, that was a pain. In a store, not backend anymore. Now, why are you angry? Could not find the function declare and create root. Wait, what? And yeah, I guess. So I should probably take a look at thread locals. Let's just take a little break and take a look at them. Rust thread local context. Thread local public static full cell bar cell. I wonder why. Like thread local, mutable access to thread local. Why is it bad? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Cell. Cell update s pointer get mute. Will takes me itself. Yeah, so idea is you can, since inside of a thread local you can if you had a mutable reference you could borrow it and then like call a function that will borrow it again, and then you have two mutable references. That's why it's immutable. So like what I'm looking for is really passing args through thread local. Local key. Wait, what is this? Multiple reference to the thread local data. Multiple reference typically cell use. It's easier, there are specialized implementations for local key cell. Oh, because foo is a local key. With try with TLS key. So local key is just a wrapper, right? What is a thread local? Variable wrapper. I wonder what it is. Wait, you can do that? Oh, that's a thread local create. It allows separate copy of an object to be a storage thread. It allows for thread local storage like standard library thread local macro, which only allows static thread local storage. Well, I need static, but oh my god. What do I need? CLS, thread local new. So into iter, you can make iter's out of it. Wow. But yeah, that's not quite what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm looking for more of a context system. That would be a real nice thing. Unfortunately, Rust doesn't have an effect system. Might implement that someday, I don't know. But yeah, I can do it unsafely, or kind of unsafely. But I don't know. I don't know. Kind of dirty if I do regular thread locals. I mean, it's not bad. But I don't need to mutate them much. Just set and forget. And all those contexts would go away. Because like passing type contexts around, passing more stuff around. I wish Rust had an effect system. That would be really nice. But yeah, anyway. I think that's gonna be the end of today's stream. I'm gonna continue on Rust C. I'm gonna do some of this off stream. I don't know. And also, we're gonna be able to get rid of this. Ooh, dirty hacks. So yeah. Let's just exploit big yes. Let's try to read this a few times. So yeah, I'm kind of tired. Today's been I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just tough. Anyway, by the way, guys, I have applied for university. Yay! So I'm gonna go to university like September 1st or something. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I cannot believe I'm reading right now. I cannot believe this. Anyway, see you. Bye. That's it. Open operators always there.